A few of you wanted movie reviews out of me, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to provide you with little movie reviews. So what I did is I went out and bought Wrong Turn because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it and not saying the best about this film. So I wanted to check it out and see if it was bad or if it was good. So apparently this is supposed to be a reboot or something like that. And once again, the amount of people talking about this film has been very like bashing the crap out of it, and some have said it's really good, and there's a few that are kind of like, it was okay. So I popped it in, watched it. It was 110 minutes, so almost 2 hours long. My overall consensus on this film was that I actually did like it. I thought I was going to hate this film, but it was actually decent. I don't personally think it really needed to be called a Wrong Turn film. It could have just been something else, because I'm just going to kind of spoil it a little bit for you and say what you expect to be in the Wrong Turn film is not quite there. In fact, to give a review and talk about the film, a good portion of it would kind of spoil it, so I think I'm just going to leave that out. So if you decide to trek down this film and watch it, you'll understand. But what I will talk about, though, is the cast that goes out into the woods. It is definitely very dated, it has a very modern feel to it, so it's very up to date, not, like the early 2000s or whatever it was when Wrong Turn came out, or who knows whenever it came out. It's been so long I forgot when this film even came out. But not very likable on the cast that comes in. They're just your usual, human fodder that goes into the film that you anticipate them going one by one dying off, as any horror slasher kind of film usually does go. The dialogue can be a little cringy, and it's very like, oh, look, here's the forest, here's the great outdoors, how wonderful, blah, 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 that kind of usual jargon that we're very used to when you see these kind of films, which makes you want them to die even quicker. Obviously, we know that some of them are going to die, so what I'm going to say, some of the kills are pretty decent. One of the first ones is definitely very graphic. I will say this. I feel that the people in this film did not watch Donkey Kong or play Donkey Kong, because the obstacle that probably knocks one of them off, any normal human being that watched Donkey Kong or played it would just simply jump over it. But that was not the case. It literally beat the crap out of all of them, and in a very embarrassing way that, once again, you're gonna. It's like a scene in a film where you're like, just get out of the house. What are you doing? In this film, you're like, just jump over it. What's wrong with you? So that's essentially what my problem with the scene was. Yeah, and the thing is, it just kind of keeps going and going and going, and then the film takes a weird turn once we meet the fun outdoorsy protagonists of the film. So that's really what I'm going to say about that. Again, as far as the film goes, I enjoyed it. The score, soundtrack, theme to it was also very good, so it definitely went with the film and added a good atmosphere to it, just to give you that weird, creepy outdoors feeling. So overall, I enjoyed the film. Also, Damien Maffei, I'm going to butcher his name. I feel really horrible. He's been in Haunt. You may recognize him from Strangers Prey at Night as the, sackhead killer right there. Sackface, or whatever you want to call him. He is in a lot of really good films, so the fact that he's in there also really adds to the film as well. So that's pretty much all that my blabbering about this film I have to throw out there. My overall, again, consensus is that it was a good film. I enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible. It didn't make my skin crawl with too much cringiness or anything like that. So if you were wondering if you should just see Wrong Turn or not, I would say go see it. So that's my movie review on this. Also, I have to say, I was going to get rid of this film, but I'm actually going to keep it now because it does have a slipcover, and I am a sucker for slipcovers. So that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, and then until I decide to watch another movie and give it a review.